It has been a great honor and privilege to have served as the president for this amazing club. I have learned a lot of things. I have adjusted so many plans, and it has elevated the club to greater heights. I'd like to give you a few of the highlights of the things that we managed to do as a club last year. Okay, the first thing that we worked on is our membership as a club. We managed to induct 27 members to the club, but the most important thing is that we are actually trying to grow our membership. We're not just growing numbers, we are growing them through their careers, through their businesses, through their leadership skills and their different professions. We've provided a platform for members to be able to talk about things that they do, to entice people to get motivated and involved in their businesses and careers. And we've done this in our platforms as club fellowships, our tweet chats, and many other forums. We have gotten a lot of good feedback from our guests, from people who come to visit our club, and from people who have participated in our projects on the quality of membership that we've attracted. And this is because of the good fellowships that we have, the quality of our speakers, and even the bonding that is within the family. Our club is known for having a very great bond, but mainly the desire to do excellently well in all its projects. Talking about projects of the club, this year we've had 6 projects of the club. You remember when we were installing the president, me, last year in 2019, we pledged a lot. We said we would work on a more sustainable project. In addition, do other projects to encourage other clubs to do better. So we raised over 13 million in cash during the installation for our project in Nyachishumba. We managed to start up the school construction, and right now we are at the superstructure of the school. But in addition to that, we managed to give them a borehole that gives them fresh water that they use for cooking, and it serves over 300 people in the community. We also managed to give them sewing machines. We gave them to the orphanage to be able to give empowerment and employment to people around the village. This is our major signature project as a club. But in addition, we managed to do so many other projects. We did End Polio Plus. That's a project that is that fights against polio in Uganda and everywhere else in the world. We partnered with 6 clubs, and we managed to immunize over 1,000 children in Kiswa Nakawa division. And we also did the drop of blood campaign. This we partnered with the institutional based clubs, and we managed to collect over 600 units of blood that was given to Mengo Blood Bank. We managed also work on what they call a Go Green project. This is where clubs are encouraged to plant trees and keep the environment green. So we planted trees on 5 acres on top of the 5 acres that we already planted, but also tried to sensitize the people of Chiboga to plant trees, the importance of the environment being green, so that they do not destroy the forest. This we also partnered with our mother club, the Rotary Club of Kampala South, and our Interact clubs. Then the other project that we carried out this year is we did Women Empowerment Project with the teenage mothers of Wakiso. This is a home for girls that get pregnant who are below the age of 18 years. We taught them how to use reusable pads, general hygiene. And then lastly, we did a project out of the district, and that was a mangrove project with our sister club, the Rotary Club of Karura. We traveled all the way to Mombasa and planted trees with them, and we had a lot of fun, but we did a lot of community sensitization among so many others. Our club is growing. We realized that we needed to move from projects that are less impactful to the community and move to more impactful projects, but that are more sustainable. And how have we been able to run these projects? We have been able to run this project through club contribution. My club has amazing people who are always contributing towards this project. Most of the projects that we ran this year were heavily funded by club members, and I'm really grateful for my club members for being a support system. But also we managed to discover the secret in grants. We applied for several grants and we managed to win some of them so that the burden is not entirely on the club to run the projects. Our projects have been highly rated by not just the district but Rotary International. We managed to be nominated for the Outstanding Rotary Project by Rotary International. We also managed to compete for the Sanlam grant where we won 10 million as the only Rotary club for our project for the most outstanding community project in Uganda. The most important thing is that we do not do these projects to compete. We do these projects with a lot of excellence to the point that even if we did not win anything, we would have satisfaction in our hearts that we gave to the community. One of the new things that we introduced as a club this year is our ability to contribute towards the Rotary Foundation. It's something that we've always heard about, but we've really not come out to compete favorably and contribute towards it. This year, I encouraged my team members, my club members and my board to participate and contribute towards this fund because it's from this fund that we get to have a grant to run our projects. This year, we managed to raise $3,490 towards this foundation. We have 5 PHFs. PHFs basically mean that those people contributed more than 500. In fact, some of them contributed $1,000 towards this foundation. Each club member was tasked to contribute at least $10, but because we did not want to put the burden of contributions to the club members, we decided to use it to raise money through Sergeant Collection. Over 24 members were able to pay $10 to the Rotary Foundation. It is a good thing because then Rotaractors can benefit from Rotary Foundation by applying for grants and not having the burden of doing projects on their heads. The club members have just not contributed to the Rotary Foundation. Our club members have actually contributed to different projects in the district and for different clubs so that they're able to perform their projects well. The Rotary Club of Kampala South contributed over 3 million to the Rotary Earth Initiative and was the highest contributor for that project. We also contributed to our baby clubs like Mulago, like Makerere University, because we believe that when we contribute jointly, we are able to impact communities better. We've had several contributions to other clubs, other institutions, and other fundraisers to help Rotary in general perform. The other bit that I could talk about is the partnerships that we have had as a club. We've realized that as a club, we grow each other, not just as individual clubs, but pulling each other up and trying to encourage people to do better as clubs and as individuals. The Rotary Club of Kampala South, I think, has had the biggest partnerships this year. We've partnered with so many clubs to help them grow, to perform better, and to even have more impactful projects with each other. The first thing, the projects that we have had is that we partnered with all institutional-based clubs for our Drop of Blood campaign to enable them also participate in some of these activities without overburdening them with the requirements. We also partnered with over 6 clubs for our Polio Plus. We partnered with Kampala East, we partnered with Wandegea, with North, with Cape Munyonyo and Mulago still for the Polio Plus to enable us give a more impactful project. We also partnered with our mother club, the Rotary Club of Kampala South, and our 2 Interact clubs, the Interact Club of Mazolidi and the Interact Club of East High, and also partnered with our sister clubs, Karura and Mohas. These partnerships help us in bonding, in getting to address different needs in the community. Kampala South might not have so many doctors, but if you have a medical camp, we're going to partner with Central, we're going to partner with Mulago, the Mulago School of Nursing to enable us perform better. And also to put a pool to contribute the resources that we need for most of these projects in order for them to be more impactful in the community. How have we benefited as a club this year? The first thing is that we have grown as members. The people that joined the club without any hope of even taking up leadership positions, or even they just wanted to have fun. But I've seen club members grow into different leadership positions. They have been very, very active in organizing of events. and they have learned a lot in community, in serving community, in accountability, in transparency, and being visible as a club. But in addition, little work that is done excellently should be appreciated. This year, the Rotary Club of Kampala South was recognized as the most outstanding community-based club. But on top of that, some of the things that we did were appreciated by the district. We were given an award for membership growth and retention. We were given an award for contribution to the Rotary Foundation. We were given an award for good and quality reporting. We also qualified for runners-up for the many projects that we participated in. But largely, the fact that we got the Sanlam award that added 10 million to our account to enable us to perform better in our projects. All these appreciations are a sign that we are not moving backwards. We are growing as a club and we are being better as individuals. Lastly, it has been an amazing year to serve as president for the Rotary Club of Kampala South. I am truly grateful for the support I received from my club members, especially my board members that I used to push to the wall all the time because we wanted to perform excellently, and they really performed beyond my expectations. I am really grateful for the club members that supported, that stood in the gap, that appeared for projects, and for the other clubs that supported us in our run for this year. But the journey has just started as we welcome our dear president, Keith Seremba. I am sure that he's expectant about the things that are going to happen in this club. I pray that we can consolidate all the projects that we're working on, make more impactful projects, but largely grow our members, empower them economically and financially so that they're able to support the club in better and meaningful projects. For everyone who supported us, we are grateful. For the clubs that partnered with us, we're always looking forward to better partnerships. For the companies that gave us money and supported us in all ways, we are truly grateful, and we're looking forward to opening opportunities with you this year. Thank you so much.